Hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the Midnight Rider Technology Studios, which is still under construction. Um, Actually, quite a bit of the clutter and things like that have been here is gone. Um, the entire walk area is clear and all that good stuff. So actually, quite a bit of progress on it. But there's still no green screen and a number of other things like that, which is unfortunate because it'd be nice if I had a green screen while doing this sort of thing. But yeah. Actually, it's even more important when it's doing the work in progress videos for Midnight Rider Technologies themselves rather than for the video blog. Anyways, a couple of, well, took 4 days to get to this point where I could do it again, and it was nothing but massive amounts of technical problems. See, I bought a brand new Logitech C920, which is higher resolution, much clearer, much sharper than what the 2011 model iMac that I have is, and built-in audio and all sorts of stuff. Well, getting it to work with the Mac was a challenge. Come to find out, OS X Mavericks doesn't have quite the right drivers in it for it. And then I had also set up Soundflower a while back so that I could stream in data from, stream in sound from the various games and things like that I'm working on. Well, that was unfortunate because apparently Soundflower decided it was going to produce massive amounts of delay in the audio. So you had me and then you'd hear the actual noise. So yeah, really annoying. So after days of messing with it, I finally decided to break down and just, simplify for a little bit. I'll build up on it again. So we now have the C920 running and the Samsung mic, which I much prefer to the C920's audio. Even if it's probably picking up the world's noisiest cricket right now. Die, cricket, die. Yeah, it doesn't work. Anyways, so, and then slowly but surely I'll start adding elements back into the technical process until I find exactly what I want. Unfortunately, this means that it also delays my work in progress videos for a little bit. It is what it is. Unfortunate, but whatever. However, you can still see the work wall, which actually needs to be updated. Two projects just went from being on the second tier, which is proposals and upcoming projects, and went up to being the top tier. And actually, there should actually be another one that goes up there too. But anyways, all of them are small projects. One of them is a review for Butler Community College's interactive 3D program, where I'll be going through and reviewing what all the classes are and giving them advice on what may be lacking from an industry perspective of a game developer, which there's a funny portion to this. I helped, in a way, set those up in the first place because I'm on the Interactive 3D Advisory Board. So cool. So I had nudged, hey, this is my opinion, and a lot of those things they went along with, and now I have to go back and confirm these. So it's kind of cool. I guess the other project that should be moving from one to the other isn't actually up on there right now. So anyways, and other projects have progressed, and Beaver Lake Campground, the first phase of it, is almost done. Excuse me. Which I might show you at some point what the difference is between a site that was designed back in what appears to be the mid-90s and what you can do with it and bring it forward to the modern era of responsive design and things like that without killing yourself too badly. It was amazing how much actually had to be done on it. And still not done. There's another phase to the project beyond this. So anyways, one of the things that I was doing with the previous broadcast was I've been challenged to 3 things that I am thankful for. And there's a lot, actually, in my life that I'm thankful for. And so, and this is the 5th and final day, but apparently it didn't go, 5 days in a row because I ended up breaking everything. The first one, my life. Might sound like an odd thing to say, but I really enjoy what I do. Everything. I'm actually pretty happy about where I'm at in life. And there's a number of things. I want to lose some weight, And while I've gotten rid of the caffeine completely, I think it's been, 3 weeks since I've even had tea. Um, I'm still using the e-cigs, though at the lowest dosing that I can get for nicotine. Yeah, I could, if I really tried, I could find a lot I could grouse about. I don't have enough money right now. Yeah, I got something, I don't know. But overall, I really like my life. It's amazing, the things I've gotten to do in my life. I've done everything from walk the Great Wall to just little bits of everything. It's amazing, and yeah, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the opportunities I've had to do all that stuff. Also, the second thing I'm thankful for is First Geek Congregation. Of all the random things that have ever happened, I'm not going to call it random, I suppose that's not correct, but of all the things that's happened in my life, it's one of the odder ones, which was founding a congregation based around the idea of how geeks look at religion. Because let's face it, geeks look at everything completely differently. Um, and I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed that a lot. I've enjoyed the people I've interacted with. Surprisingly, not a whole lot of griefing. In fact, the only thing I've been griefed over so far, because keep in mind, it's available. You can show up and see it at 2 p.m. Or at 2 o'clock on Sundays at the center of Wichita, which is 800 North Market, or you can watch it on YouTube as a live event. So as a live event, you can actually catch us on our Facebook page or respond on the YouTube video itself as the event is going, or you can tweet us. So there's all sorts of opportunities with things to go wrong with people griefing and everything else. Honest to goodness, the only thing anybody's really griefed me about, random stranger, I've had a couple of friends who've griefed me just because they're my friends. I'm a griefer, they're a griefer. Wouldn't you like to be a griefer too? But somebody commented that how could they take somebody with a t-shirt like that seriously? See you later. I was wearing my Animal t-shirt, like Animal the character from the Muppets, Animal t-shirt that said Beast Mode on it. I like Animal. And I'm like, man, if that's the best you got, you probably ought to try a little harder. Anyways, I didn't even bother saying anything. But it's been a blessing. It's been pretty wild. I get to study. See, I had actually wanted to be an archaeology and anthropology student in college. I ended up leaving college early because I had some unique opportunities to travel the world for a job I was doing industrial automation and programming and interface design. Pretty cool stuff, and it let me go everywhere, but there was no way I could do the two things at once. I couldn't travel and be in college, and I just never went back. I had that job for almost 12 years, and when I lost it, I didn't have the money to go back to college. I suppose I could have looked into scholarships and things like that, but actually immediately it transitioned into being an independent contractor and doing indie game development. So getting to do First Geek Congregation is cool, but it also puts me back into the stuff I want to do, which is to study, to look at, to explore, to question why. And most people would look at me and go, wait, I thought you were doing a religion. Oh, heck yeah, I question everything. Yes, I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. On the other hand, I don't believe in how modern religion happens, because there's a lot of hypocrisy about it. And we forget that there's a whole lot of history that goes behind it. And I said, the last one we did was called In the Beginning, which was supposed to be on all the a lot of the various religions and how they viewed what most people refer to as the creation myth. I avoid the word myth because the assumption that it is meaningless, fairy tales. But there's a lot of deep cultural meaning in these things. And depending on what your religion is, there's a lot of deep religious meaning to them. So I got to talk about audit and talk about all these religions and about the history of Christianity and the idea of all of these things concerning the creation of the universe. It's amazing how much history there is. Well, it's 3,500 years or so of history involved. it's amazing to get to do that, and to find a reason why I have to. It is something I'm very much thankful for. The last thing I'm thankful for is my wife. Yes, I said my wife on the first one, but I'm going to say it again. I'm thankful for my wife. She is such a wonderful person. She'll probably never see this video because she never watches these things. And she's smart. She knows not to watch them because she can't stand to hear the long soliloquy type setup, because I don't know how long I've been talking so far, but way too long anyways. But yeah, I'm thankful for her, very much so. So at the end of this, I'm supposed to call out 3 people and have them do the challenge too. So I'll tell you what, here's how we're going to do this. The first one I'm going to call out is Devin Walker. Devin Walker is the CEO of Print Pop here in Wichita. Really great guy. He's got this really positive attitude. So I'd love to hear what it is that he is thankful for. But who else would we go for? Let's take a look. Let's pull up the old Facebook and see what we got. And I may just pick 3 random names. I don't know. Or Facebook can just crash on me. One or the other. I mean, either one's acceptable, right? How annoying. Okay, let's try this again. 3 names I don't think I've seen. Kaylin Nisha Dunsel. Don't think Kayla's done it. Or Kaylin's done it. Kaylin's actually one of the members of the congregation, though rarely gets to attend because of the job moving around. So, yeah, so she attends at remotely. And let's see, who else? Norman's done it. And yeah, I know that one's done it. Oh, that one's done it. That one's done it. I don't think Kristen Laughlin has done it. Okay, and Kristen Laughlin. And I'll tag those tomorrow. But there's my 3 people. In fact, I don't know. I maybe have to write this down so I remember. Just trust me, my brain is Swiss cheese these days. Okay, so those are all done. Yeah, so that's my big thing. And I got one more thing I wanted to talk about, which is a game called Bane of Empires. You can look it up on Kickstarter. Bane of Empires is kind of cool because it is not... Now, I've mentioned before that I actually do sell slots for mentions and ads during these things. The cool part is I don't have to accept them all. Just because somebody is going to throw money at me doesn't mean I'm actually going to take it. So I get to pick and choose. I get to choose the cool ones. Bane of Empires is kind of cool, and it's I have to say this. I have to actually pull this up to say it because it's a mouthful. It is the world's first MTORPG, massively tabletop online role-playing game. Yes. So what they're doing is they're fusing a tabletop tabletop miniatures game, with an online game, and right now they're trying to get together $12,000, and he's got a little ways to go yet. So give them a little love, check it out. It is definitely a unique setup, and I can't really say that about a lot of games anymore. There's a lot of Me Too type stuff, so it's cool to see something so completely unique. Anyways, that is pretty much it, and I'll be back on here again maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm supposed to do, because I got challenged for yet another thing right after it, after the 3 things I'm thankful for, which is the 10 books that have influenced me and stuck with me over the years, which pretty much off the top of my head, I pretty much know which ones I think it's going to be. So anyways, until next time, see ya.